welcome back to my channel. It's your girl
In a
Tay.
quarter mile, turn right onto West Lambert Road.
And that's the GPS lady. But anyways, it's your girl Tay, and I'm back with another Uber Eats video. So make sure y'all smash that like button first things first, and definitely comment down below and subscribe if you want to join my tribe. So let's get into it after I make this turn.
Take the next right onto West Lambert Road.
Yeah, I know, because I know you was about to say something. Let me get on you.
Continue on West Lambert Road for 8 miles.
Mills. Okay. So, I am doing Uber Eats. Today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday. I did not do Uber Eats on Monday or on Tuesday because Monday morning when I woke up, my son had a fever of 103, and so I decided to stay home for the last 2 days to take care of him, make sure he was okay. For those of you who are parents, you already know when your little babies get fevers and they go to 104 and above, if they stay like that, then they run the risk of having seizures and brain damage and stuff like that. So it's definitely not something to play with. So I wasn't about to leave, take him to school, none of that. So today I got him off to school. I'm back at it again. So far, so good. But the main reason why I wanted to come on, besides giving you guys tips and tricks that I think will help you be successful and increase your Uber Eats experience, is the fact that I got three free meals today. I didn't plan it. So the first one, I've only done 5 deliveries so far, and out of the 5 deliveries, 2 of them I still got paid for them, and like I said, I got 3 free meals. The reason why I say 3 free meals out of 2 deliveries is because one of the deliveries was for a McDonald's order. It was for it was 2 meals. It was 2 cheeseburger meals. And so I waited. I called the customer. I text the customer, because in Uber Eats app you have this like pre-made text that you can send the customer. So it's one that said I have arrived. So I hit the I have arrived pre-made text and sent it to the customer. Now, one thing you have to realize and pay attention, for those of you who are already doing Uber Eats, is in the app, once you text whatever it is that you're texting to the customer, if it doesn't say delivered at the bottom, 9 times out of 10, that means that it's not a cell phone, that it's most likely a landline phone. So when that happens, or even if it doesn't happen, either way, go in a situation like this, because I really want people to get their food, I will still reach out to them and I will call them. So I actually called that customer twice. The first time it went straight to voicemail. And so because it went to voicemail, it didn't give me the option to now click for Uber Eats to send them a message to let them know that I'm outside waiting. So I had to call the second time. When I called the second time, and then I just ended it, because after letting it ring a couple of times, I'll say about 3 times, I ended the call. And then in the Uber Eats app, at the top of that screen, it'll say can't reach, and then the name of the customer. So then you click that, and then it'll start a timer. Now with Uber Eats, you have to wait at least 8 minutes. Uber Eats at that time, I think they send them some type of pre-made message, or the system sends them a pre-made message saying that your Uber Eats driver tried to contact you, and that they're waiting outside, and that they're going to be waiting for a blah 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 amount of time, and that if you want your food, then you need to either reach out to them, or you need to go to them, or you'll still be charged for your order. So I waited the full 8 minutes, watched the Uber Eats video, turned my car on, put my hazards on, because another thing that was in the customer's notes was wait in the car. And this is an apartment building, so there was no apartment complex. There was no there was no apartment number or suite number or nothing. So there was no way for me to find the customer, even if I wanted to go the extra mile and say I'm just gonna go inside and try to find them. There was no apartment number. So I had no choice but to sit in the car and wait. So I sat outside the place. I left my hazards on so that I make it obvious that I'm sitting. Someone wanted to approach the car, but I know that in Uber Eats, because as a customer, it'll tell you what type of car the person is driving. So they could have easily looked at their phone, said, okay, this person is driving such and such type of car, and then walked up to that car and asked me. I didn't see anybody. People kept walking by. I said, oh, maybe this is the person. Nope, they kept on going. Waited there to 8 minutes. I got McDonald's food for free. Now, it gives you the option after the timer runs down, it gives you the option to end the delivery, and you'll still get paid for it. So I ended the delivery. What else can I do? I waited 8 minutes, I text you, and I called you. I don't have an apartment number, so I'm not going to go in here and knock on 15, or no, it was more than that, about 50 doors trying to find who you are, where you are. So I ended the delivery, still got paid for it. That was delivery number 1, that was free. So then I go on to my next delivery. It's at a teriyaki place. So I get to the teriyaki place, I pick up the food. Now this one is at a hospital. Same thing. It says wait in the car in the customer's notes. So I wait in the car. Now this one was a little bit tricky because I'm at the I'm at the location that the GPS took me, both Ubereats and Google Maps. I'm at the location, but in the Ubereats app, it makes it seem as if I'm not there. So I think that was just the positioning of the actual customer that was inside of the hospital. But anyways, it said, what's good, y'all? Sorry about that. So my phone cut out because I don't know how, but it says that it was getting too hot, which again, I don't know how, because it's 70 degrees outside. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm back and just completed my 6th delivery. And looks like I got a 7th delivery, so hold up. Alright, y'all, so yeah, like I was saying, I just got my 7th delivery, so I'm headed to pick that up. I'm going to try to keep going till 3 o'clock and then head straight to go and get my little baby boy from school. He gets out at 3:30. But anyways, like I was saying, I don't know which part of the story I had ended off on, but so basically the first delivery was for McDonald's. I waited. The second one was for some Hawaiian barbecue teriyaki place or whatever that I've never heard of, and it was at a hospital. So I go to the hospital, same thing. I attempt to call the customer. I send them the pre-made text saying that I have arrived, and then it gives me the option when they don't pick up the phone for me to put can't reach the customer, so that they can then send their own message to the customer to let them know. And I waited for the 8 minutes. I actually even drove around in the parking lot because I was sitting right by the entrance. But like I said, because in this one, I guess because it had the position of the customer and the customer was somewhere inside the restaurant. And again, the note said wait in the car. So because the position of the customer inside of the hospital, not restaurant, the hospital was a little bit different from where I was, I took a picture of the facility itself and the address, so that way later on if they try to say, oh well, you weren't there, I could send them the picture that I took and say, no honey, I was there, this is the address, this is the name, and it had the name of the hospital, which was in the app. So anyways, I got that meal. I don't know if I'm gonna eat it because it's not really anything that I like. I think I'm gonna take it home. It looks like when I opened it up, it looks like it was some sushi with imitation crab meat, and it's got some really nice sliced avocado. I don't personally eat avocado, so that's an automatic turn off for me. And then teriyaki chicken, and it looks like some salad. So I don't know, I may pick at it later on, but right now I'm not really feeling it. But what I wanted to tell you guys is Ubereats is the right now. So it's all about learning your marketplace in your area, and you'll hear this from everybody because everybody's marketplace is different. So no matter where you are, if it's in Cleveland, Ohio, if it's in Connecticut, if it's in New York, if it's in Washington, no matter where you are, it's all about learning your marketplace. And sometimes, obviously, some people's marketplaces are just a little bit more busy than others, and that's okay. You have to find what works in your marketplace. Maybe food delivery apps in terms of actually just picking up and delivering meals is not what's popping in your area, but maybe grocery shopping, Instacart, or Shipt is what's working in your area. For me, in my marketplace, I have Grubhub, DoorDash, Ubereats, Caviar, Instacart, Shipt, and Postmates. I think that's it. And I'm signed up for all of them, literally all of them. I tried Postmates. Postmates, I don't know. I don't ever hardly get an order with Postmates. I used to do DoorDash, but I think it became too saturated in my marketplace because it's really, really busy over here. It's always popping. I can always count on DoorDash to make some really good money. However, like I said, it's been really, really saturated, and I had scheduled myself out for a whole week and wasn't getting anything. I wasn't getting any orders or nothing. I wasn't getting nothing for like days straight. Like I would schedule myself from 5:30 to 8:30 and I wasn't getting anything. But anyways, outside of that, the best tips that I can give you guys, the first tip, number one tip, is to learn your marketplace. Learn which areas are the busiest. Don't go chasing hotspots. That's tip number two. I highly discourage you from chasing hotspots, because in the end you get there and it's not busy anymore. Like sometimes with Uber Eats it'll say more driver requests than usual. It won't tell you what city or where. It'll just say more driver requests, and then it gives you the option to push, and then it'll automatically navigate you there. But that could be 10 miles away, it could be 7 miles away, it could be 3 miles away. Sometimes I'll do it, and sometimes I have done it, and honestly 1 mile into the trip I start getting deliveries, and so I'll end up just staying in my area. So you really kind of have to work it the way that you're going to work it. Third thing I want to tell you guys is make sure that you're prepared to drive with Uber Eats, because one thing I do know about Uber Eats is that usually 9 times out of 10 the customer is always right around the corner from the restaurant. So the restaurant may be 5 miles away from where you are, but once you hit that you've picked up the order and you're ready to deliver, the customer may be a half a mile or a mile away from the restaurant sometimes. So did I just mess up? I think I just messed up, y'all. Yeah, I turned too quick. Did I? Can I get in right here? Maybe I did. Can I get in right here? We finna see if I can get in right here, so I can get to my delivery at the pizza press. But anyways, you guys, as I drive in circles, yeah, be prepared for that. However, there are some times when you will get a delivery that is the very opposite, where the actual restaurant may be close to you, 2-3 miles or less, and then the delivery may be 15 miles out. It may be 6 to 7 miles or even higher. However, good tip to remember with Uber Eats is that they pay you per mile and they pay you for your time. So you're going to get a higher payout with those deliveries. I used to get irritated and annoyed by them, and I would always, well, not always, because at the point where you, go ahead, honey, turn. We're not about to go at the same time so you can smash into me, because if you do, I'm sure going to get out and act like I'm dying. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I forgot that fast. I just lost my train of thought, y'all. Hold up. But I'm here anyway, so let me pick up my pizza or whatever I'm about to get from this place, and I'll get right back with you in a minute. All right, y'all, so prime example of just what I was talking about. Customer was not even a half a mile away from where the restaurant, I mean, literally they could have walked across the street, but they working at CVS, so I guess they couldn't leave right now. It's cool though. But yeah, it's another tip, you guys. Don't give up, don't quit, and don't get discouraged. I'm telling you all of this from experience, because these are all the things that I have done. I know that when I first started doing Uber Eats, I was rather discouraged because a lot of the deliveries weren't really amounting to anything. And after driving for DoorDash, and you get a little bit of a higher payout, when the payouts are no less than $5 each, but I was averaging like $17 an hour. And then you go to Uber Eats and you're getting paid $3 per delivery. Those deliveries add up, believe it or not, they add up. And another good thing about Uber Eats that's significantly different and better than DoorDash is with DoorDash, they still got this whole, I don't know, controversy with the tips. I don't know if they stealing them. I have no idea what's going on, but what I do know is that I can appreciate with Uber Eats is the fact that when I get a tip, I can see it. So my payout may, like this one may only be $3, but an hour or two later, because they have up to 2 hours to tip you or change their tip amount or whatever, you may get a tip for $4 or $5, $6 or whatever. And sometimes they tip you in person, but I mean, I wouldn't say count on the tips, because everybody is not going to tip you. But at the end of the day, like I said, the payouts sometimes do average out, and they definitely all add up at the end of the day. So I don't turn down anything. I'm not a cherry picker. So for those of you who are looking for cherry picker advice, I definitely don't cherry pick. That's not my thing. I believe, like I said, that everything just kind of averages itself out and everything adds up. So, oh, for those of you who are really, really interested in driving for Uber Eats, I'm definitely going to leave my sign up link down below in the description box. Definitely sign up because it'll benefit us both. You get a certain amount. I can't remember exactly what it is, but when I go back and edit the video, I'll put it on the screen somewhere to tell you exactly what it is that you'll receive after you accumulate a certain amount of deliveries. But yeah, definitely do that, because I didn't do that with any of these platforms. I didn't sign up under anybody. I mean, I was new. I just kind of saw it and was just like, hey, you know what I mean? I'm going to try it. I didn't know nothing about signing up under other people, and I wish I had, because that's money that I could have accumulated with the amount of deliveries that I've actually done on all these platforms. I could have accumulated some extra money, but like I said, I didn't. So I definitely don't want you guys to miss out on your opportunity. I'm going to be doing another promotion really, really soon. It doesn't have anything to do with any of these companies. It's just my own promotion, but I'm basically going to be cash apping those who do sign up under me. I'll let you know. I'm going to pick a number and say, once you complete, for an example, if you complete 25 deliveries, then just go ahead and email me, and I'll send you a cash app bonus, basically. But like I said, I haven't decided when I'm going to do that and how much. I know there's another YouTuber that I've been watching, a channel, and she's doing the same thing, and she suggested, and I thought it was a really good idea. But I think for hers is, if you do 30 trips, if you use her referral link and you sign up under her and you do 30 trips, then she requests that you send her an email or DM her through social media or whatever, and she'll send you, I think it's $30 extra bonus or whatever on top of whatever it is that you're going to be getting from Uber Eats, plus whatever it is that you're going to be getting from the promotion. But like I said, I'll definitely look that up. Excuse me, what is happening? I'll definitely look that up, and I'll put it somewhere on the screen later on. I'll let you guys know. But definitely use my referral link below to sign up if you guys are interested in doing Uber Eats. Another thing I want to say to you guys, when it comes to your ratings and your basically your ratings and your approval rate and all that other kind of stuff, I wouldn't stress out too much about it. At the end of the day, you only have 5 to 10 seconds to impress a customer. Your interaction with them is not very long at all. It's not like you're going for an interview where you have time to sit and ask them about their day, their life, their finances, or anything. All you have time for is to say, hey, how you doing? I have a delivery for such and such. And sometimes you don't even have time for that. They literally just come, grab it, and go in the house. They don't say hi, bye, thank you. They don't say nothing. So I wouldn't stress too much about it. Sometimes you're going to come across customers that have a really nasty disposition. There's nothing that you can do about it. All you can do is smile. I smile, hey, how you doing? I have an order for it. If they don't give me the time, even when I'm walking away, I say enjoy and have a good day, and I leave. Now, for those who want to have a small conversation with me, hey, how you doing? How's your day? I respond, I reply. I'm always pleasant. I'm always smiling. I'm real bubbly, and that's it. I go on about my day. I don't take it personal. So I just want to say that, because I know there's a lot of videos out there and everybody is, oh, I'm going to give you these tips and tricks and da-da-da-da-da. There's no tips and tricks. At the end of the day, this comes with hard work, persistence, and patience. This is like working your own business. You are working for yourself. You are in partnership with a company that has basically gone out there and done the rest of the legwork that comes with starting your own business. All you have to do is be the middleman and pick up some food and drop it off. It doesn't get any more simpler than that. I don't see how there could be any tips and tricks that go along with that. All I can say is, like I said, the most important thing is to learn your marketplace. That's the really most important thing that you can do. Learn which restaurants are popping in your area. Learn which times are popping in your area. For example, for me, I tried breakfast time, working starting at 8:30 after I dropped my son off. I only got like 2 or 3 deliveries, and then and then it's slow, and those were like far and few, like they're not back to back. It's like I will get one at 9, and then I may not get another order until 10. So I know that breakfast time in my area is not popping. However, lunchtime usually kicks up around between 11 to 11:30. So I know from 11 to 11:30 to 1, I'll say between 11 a.m. till about 1:30, 2 p.m. is when lunch is popping in my area, and then it slows down again between 3 and 5, and generally doesn't pick back up until around 5:30. Sometimes it doesn't pick up until 6. But that's from me trying those different times out. I always drive at dinner time, so I know that dinner time is popping. Doesn't matter which platform you use, dinner time is always going to be popping. However, lunch and breakfast time are a little bit tricky, so it really just depends. I know that some YouTubers or some people who are working these apps, they will drive 8 hours a day, which is what I'm getting ready to do, and I'm going to show you guys that because I'm getting ready to go hard and get this money and grind and see if I can really truly reach my goal. See if I can come up with between $800 to $1,000 for next week, but I'm going to start that next week because, like I said, due to my baby boy being sick, I didn't really get to start off, and I don't have the full week, and I'm not going to stress myself out and kill myself trying to make that amount of money. Plus, I have other appointments coming up. But learn your marketplace. That's the best thing that you can do. Learn your marketplace. I'm going to keep saying that. And then, of course, yeah, your appearance does matter. Don't go to these people's houses with booty shorts on, with a tank top, with your breasts hanging all out. For you men, you know what you're supposed to wear. I'm not saying you need to wear a 3-piece suit and go out there like you about to audition to be working at a firm like Will Smith in that movie. But what I am saying is you need to be presentable. I have on a sweatshirt and some sweatpants today. I'm covered up because it's looking like it's going to rain outside, and I want to make sure that I'm, prepared. But just be presentable. At the end of the day, like I said, some people are going to not like you and have a negative disposition no matter what you do, no matter how good you smile, no matter how white your teeth are. It doesn't even really matter. They have problems in their life, or they don't have problems in their life. They just don't like you just because. It doesn't matter. Don't get hooked up in that. Remember that you have a purpose, whatever your goal is, and only you can determine your goal for yourself. I can't tell you what that's going to be. Whether you want to work part-time, whether you want to work full-time, whether you're doing this to supplement your income, or whether this is going to be your full-time income, only you can decide that for yourself. So I'm going to end this video on that note and say to you guys, peace. I love you. Stay cool, stay spiritually aware and connected. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know that you're here. Let's try to get these likes. I don't know. Let's just get these likes rolling in these videos so that I can continue to grow and pump out more content for you guys. And definitely